Hi everyone, Kristen here. I just wanted to come in and I'm gonna be doing today we're not doing this, but I wanted to show you what I did. We're gonna do the Marguerite Miller's collage challenge that she's doing. So, but before we get to that, I just wanted to show you. I played with paint the other day, um, and I just thought I'd show you like my painted papers. So I've already actually used this page in something else, which actually I can show you that. This is probably dry enough now. Yeah. Okay, so my friend and I have done a coloring swap where we just colored some pictures, and this is what she sent to me. So the background is the painted paper that I painted. I just mounted it on some cereal box, and I want to hang this up in my craft room because I just love it. And then this is going to go in one of my journals that I have. It's just a little note that she gave me, so I just thought I would show you that. I decorated up with stickers that I had. So anyway, that's that, and just keeping it underneath my mat. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through because I want to get to collaging. These are the paper towels I was wiping my brushes and stuff off on, cleaning up. And these can actually be used as layers in other projects. When I paint, I use whatever scraps and recycled stuff I can get my hands on. So these are just scraps of paper, most of them, or card. Like this was scrap of card. I was kind of wiping everything off on this page. This was just another little scrap that I had. I did a couple of envelopes. I basically just put and just cleaned up stuff. I didn't really do anything all that spectacular. All of this is just a base that can be used for other things. So, and I was just playing with color combinations. Like this is turquoises and some metallic paints. This is a copper color, and then there's a metallic blue. A lot of these are just, I mean, they're not pretty, but they will get used in all kinds of different projects. So this one was one of my favorite. These other ones I used a different technique for them. I took my acrylic stamp blocks and just stamped in the paint and then went across and just stamped the colors on. I really love how these turned out. So this is another one that I did that. Of course, dropping stuff. That's just a strip. And then this is that same stamping process. I did it a few times so I could get multiple layers and better coverage. Because if you see this one, this was just on one layer. So this will definitely need more paint added to it. But anyway, that's what I have for my sharing right now for my painted papers, which I'm going to set aside. Alright, so I've got my book out, and that's our first challenge with the envelope flip. And then this was the second challenge where I put the challenge requirements or whatever prompts, and then this was my list of top 10 classic books. And then we put the tag here. And also, before I finished that last video, this was not written in. I just did some journaling in here. So we are on this section now. And I've been getting stuff prepared. Well, I guess I'll have to wing it on the items. It's probably not going to be in the right list because it's on my phone and I didn't write it down beforehand. So that was good. All right, so not in the correct order, and I don't know what the bonus is. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm winging it. So it's something black and white. That's just my mop-up rag. I think the black and white might have been the bonus item. I don't know. An insect. So I have gone through my magazines and pulled out an insect. There's one that was a quote and a sequence of numbers. So I again used magazine images. This one has an address, a house address. So, and then there's just various other things I printed. These are just little journaling cards that kind of I really liked. And that I had printed a long time ago, and I found them in my stash. So I thought I would write the names on here. And then the other item was a key. And this is a key to my old house that I no longer live in. And so I thought I would put that in here. So, of course, I have hair from my animals. I got a brand new glue stick, finished the other one. And anyway, let's get collaging. So this was just another little quote. Okay. I think I'm going, well, first I'm gonna sit. I also have my envelope of bits, which has gotten bigger since I've started this, because I've also found scraps that I didn't know were just laying around. My craft room is a disaster area. I've got stuff everywhere. But anyway, sorry about my squeaky chair. So the key is probably gonna go on last since it's bumpy. But I think I'm just gonna start gluing like I typically do, just gluing stuff down. And like these bigger numbers, I'm just gonna stick them on here and they'll be just background. So, always have a hard time opening my glue right off the bat. Alright. And I don't really care if the edges are rough on here. It doesn't really matter. Oh, of course I did, right? So this is stuff I collected a really long time ago from Better Homes and Gardens magazines. And why not, right? Hope everybody's doing well. I don't remember what day it is of our stay-at-home order. It's been a couple days since my last video. We've been trying to... Oh, yesterday, I can tell you some things. Yesterday I went out. I went to the hardware store. And is there anything? Oh, let's do shabby. I went to the hardware store because I have decided, with all of this going on and the kind of the fear of like food and stuff, not that like I'm in a pretty good place in regards to that right now, but you know, I went out and I got myself a pretty decent starter kit for growing my own food. I have done that before. Oh, let's just use some more of that. I did have a garden at our old house, but since we moved into this house, I haven't actually had a garden. I've done just flowers on my front porch and stuff. Nothing to write home about. So I went yesterday to the hardware store and I bought a bunch of vegetable seeds to um, plant. And tomorrow I have someone coming to help me at the house, and we're going to set up. I got one of those portable at-home greenhouses. It's a small one, and I'm going to start a vegetable garden from seed starting tomorrow. Which, if you're going to do it from seed, they say 4 to 6 weeks before planting, and that's kind of right. Right where we're at, it's kind of the perfect time. Oh, that's upside down. That's all right. So yeah, I'm doing that. I guess that's becoming a thing where people are going to start doing their own gardening and growing their own food. And to be honest with you, I think it's a good thing that we all could do at this point so that we don't have to leave. We can just harvest our own food. So, let's see. I want to put some more of these numbers down. So yeah, that's my plan. It was actually a nice day going out yesterday too. The hardware store is one of the places that we could go to, so that you can still shop at. And there was actually quite a lot of people there. I was afraid that other people were thinking the same thing I was thinking and there wouldn't be much of a selection of seeds. But actually, there was quite a selection of seeds, and I was very happy about that. This is that really old paper that I dropped in my last video. I'm going to use the rest of that. I'm going to glue it right on here, though, because I don't want... Alright. I don't want to rip it, so I can just glue that. Oh, that might be the mail. That probably is the mail. Sorry about that. Oh, I remember it though. When I was picking some stuff up the other day, and I found, which of course now I'm not going to find them because I just shoved them in here anywhere, any which way. But, oh, here's some. These are receipts for lottery tickets. That is also a sequence of numbers. So I'll put a couple of those on. At my job, I sell lottery tickets. Oh, see, there's serial numbers right there. That's perfect. So at my job, I sell lottery tickets, and these always get thrown out. So I just was like, well, these would be good for collaging. They're colored, and well, why not? Anything can be used for collaging, right? So, okay, we'll put the back of one and the front of one. I also take the printouts that we throw out of the winning numbers. So that's what this one in particular is, the winning numbers. Alright. Did I want to use anything else from here? So I had picked out a couple of different quotes, and I might just put these on here anyway. These three, the black and white ones, this one says celebrate the little things. This one, the middle one, says think happy, be happy. And then this bottom one says make this moment count. I'm trying to keep positive because it's, you know, with everything going on. Oh, and the other one says treat yourself. Well, I've been doing that a lot lately with chocolate, so we'll just put that on there too. But, oh, I was going to read you this one. So this one is garden related, and it's kind of, you know, it's true too. It's not the happiest one in the world, but it is true. And since I'm starting a garden, I need to, I wanted to incorporate this. It says, plants die, it happens. Think of it as an opportunity to try a new perennial or shrub. So my plan for planting is going to be plant like 6 different rows. I got those cells, like when you buy plants, you get like the 6-pack of the cells. So I bought those, and I have enough seeds to fill up 100 and something. And yes, I know I bought a lot of plants, but I also plan on giving some away as well. So I'm not just going to hoard plants. I'm also taking into consideration that not all of the plants I plant will grow successfully. So that's another thing that happens. Not everything grows. So I'm just gonna put all these numbers on here. I might as well. I probably won't use them for anything else. So anyway, so that's my plan. I have done some vegetable gardening before. I have to do it in containers because we don't have the garden space. So it's container gardening. And which is fine. I mean, it's definitely doable. I've been watching some YouTube channels that are container gardening YouTube channels, and I will be just fine doing that. So anyway, I'll keep you posted on how all that goes too. Tomorrow is going to be my planting day. I really think it's important to do this, especially with everything that's going on. I really just think it's important to learn how to grow our own food. I know I'm not really using a whole lot of book page or anything, but I'm using magazine pages, which I have an abundance of, so I think that goes that way. Yes, it does. Ow. Okay. Where do I want to stick this? This is that one that has the door on it. It's just this. Some of this stuff, I have no idea why I kept it, but I did. Okay. I was trying to stay away from the butterflies because those are obvious bugs and insects. And I'm putting one in here anyway. But I did find a dragonfly cutout, and I thought that would, or not cutout, in a magazine that I had. It's like a home decor magazine. And so I was like, oh yay, a dragonfly. That's not a butterfly. Not quite sure how I'm gonna do the envelope. I may just tear some of the inside of it. Yeah, I probably will just do that. Okay, let's put this on here. So, I'm not trying to have this be a long video. I always say that, and they end up being really long. this up here. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna put this here. I really wasn't careful either when I cut everything out. It's stuff I kind of took out from the magazine that was sitting around. What's nice about this challenge is you really have to think outside the box on how and what you're using and kind of go on a hunting expedition. I like that. Okay, well, that's going to be crooked and have a wrinkle in it because I can't pull it up now. It's fine. It'll be alright. It's got a little bit of a wrinkle, but I have a little bit of wrinkles too, so. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to think here how I want to do this. I wonder if I cut this envelope open. To maybe use that and have, or, oh wait, I'd have to move it up this way so I don't cover up the quote. But then I got the dragonfly in there, which I kind of like that. What am I covering up? I'm covering up that book page. Okay, hold on. No, don't want to do that. What if I maybe put it more like in the middle, right? And then glue it at the top and the bottom and have like a little belly band. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue it on the top and the bottom. Kind of like a belly band. Oh, let's... Okay. So it's not in the middle because I didn't want to cover up that quote. Okay, that's okay. It'll still work. Okay, and since there it is. Okay, so we're gonna definitely stick that in there for like a little journaling card. And what about, you know what, maybe I will just keep this for something else, right? So I still want to be able to journal on here, and I do have like spaces I can do that now. Okay, printed out this Shabby Dabby Doodah kit. Because as you all know, I love Shabby Dabby Doodah, so I want to kind of have this like tea-dyed or whatever, and guys, I cannot tell you when I went to the grocery, or not the grocery store, when I went to the hardware store, so I went to Menards. Menards has groceries too. I bought so much junk food. It's like ridiculous. I can't even tell you how much I have been craving sweets. Like for lunch, I had these and some chocolate. That was my lunch. There is something wrong with me. I think I just need the sweets to, and I know this sounds crazy, but to bring up my endorphins. Because I have been kind of feeling the pain of all of what's been going on. And I know I'm not the only one. I know it. I definitely know it. But I just, it's not been easy. Which it hasn't been easy for everyone. So please don't judge me for feeling this way. It's just what it is. And it's how I've been feeling. I bet you guys can't even see what I've been doing. Alright, just looking for my little inking thing. Because I didn't do a great job cutting this. So, yeah, today has been hard. Everything my husband and I try to do with regards to his injury stuff and unemployment, everything has just been a challenge. And every time we have to do something, it's just like we can't get it done in a timely manner, and it's been difficult for me because I'm kind of a let's get it done right away kind of person, and I don't like to wait to do important things like that. But that's kind of where we're at, and we're not the only ones. Like, I know so many people are struggling with the unemployment system, and it's awful. They clearly had not prepared for the amount of people that were going to be filing for unemployment and trying to get a hold of anyone or get anywhere with questions. It's awful. It's so awful, and it's not easy, and nothing is clear. So when you don't have clear, websites even giving you information, like, what are you supposed to do? I don't know. Sorry. My dog's barking again. Oh, I'm gonna have to go. I'll be back. Okay, guys. I'm back. I did this off camera just so you didn't have to see me writing it down. But this is the little card I was working on that I printed this out and then backed it on just a piece of digital printable that I had. So I'm gonna stick that in here. Like that. And then we have our quotes. So let's just kind of randomly put these on here as well. I'm gonna use my tacky glue just because that's what I have handy. So, and it's on cardstock, so I don't really want to use. Oops. Let's put you there. Treat yourself. I'm just putting them randomly. No rhyme or reason. Okay. Just want to get this finished pretty quickly. Let's just put you under here. So my black and white things could be these little quotes as well, since I have 2 in white and 2 in black. So that's nice. Oh, I remembered the other item that that was on the list, and it was something with ink, and it could be, whatever, stamping or something. So, oh, and you know what? I have a thought on that. Okay, where'd the other one go? So these little printable things I found via Pinterest a while ago. It was like a digital download. And maybe let's put you here. Think happy, be happy. And I just printed them out on cardstock. I have quite a few left, actually. I didn't think I had that many left, but I still have quite a bit left. So I only printed it one time. It's lasted me quite some time. Okay, so I've got our black and white. I'm thinking I have a couple of these little label things. They're little label stamps, and I'm thinking of just putting that in there and then putting the prompt for it. Oh, this one fit. I think actually that'll fit. It'll fit enough. Okay. So since I have black as my color and not a lot of brown, I'm gonna go with the black. Stays on. And I got ink all over my fingers. So the middle of this says family. I don't particularly like that, but I do like this stamp. So going to just go around and not stamp where it says family. Alright, I think I got it all. So, looks like I got it all. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this on this and a flat surface, because last time I tried to stamp on here, it just didn't work very well. So let's just do that, and then I can cut it out. There we go. That turned out nice. I like it. Just gonna stamp it off on my... You can see I've been working on this. It's getting dirtier every time I work. Okay. Set that right there. Okay, great. Now, I'm going to just kind of cut you... Just keep it square, or well, not that it's square, but I think I'm just gonna keep it as square as I can get it and put it up here. Yep, I like it. Okay, let's just put that back. Okay, or maybe we'll put it here. Nope, I don't know. Put it down here. Something. Just going around it, since I did such a fantastic job of cutting it like I always do. I'll just age it up a little bit. Gotta love that Distress ink. Thanks, Tim Holtz, for that. Because that works nicely for concealing a lot of unpretty, not pretty things. Just like that. That looks so pretty. I love that stamp. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to... What is this? Oh, that's just a little piece I cut off. Okay. Gonna use this. You know what? I'm going to put it right on here. Oh, I just covered up that sequence of numbers. That's okay. Guess what? It's underneath there and we'll know it even if nobody else does. Alright, everyone. I think I have a finished collage. Oh, I did forget one very important thing. The key. I think okay, I have a thought. Okay. I know you probably can't see this angle, but right in here, I'm going to punch with this, and I'm going to put a grommet in, and then I will put a ball pin to hold the key in, and that will be how I do that. Now in here I have bulb pins, I hope. Yes, I do. This was from my Christmas, a Tattered Dream kit that I bought. And I didn't use, I got a job like right around that time of year, so I didn't end up using my junk journal that I had. So now we're going to try and get this thing open. Okay, that's the opening part. We're going to put the key on here. Okay. All right. Oh, it would probably help though if I did this. Have to flip this around again, guys. You know what? I think I'm just going to tie string through it. I think that's going to be easier because I'm tearing my page and I don't want to do that. Oh, wait, will that work? No. I don't like that. Hold on a second. Don't like it. No on the bulb pin. Gonna just use some string. That'll work. Okay. Scissors. Okay. Let's just do this. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to got this other ribbon thing and I'm just gonna tie a knot on here and have it be on here pretty tight. That'll be it. Okay, there we go. There's my key. And I'll write on there and then I'm gonna do some journaling and that is that, guys. Took a minute, but it came together. And I'm ready to be done, so. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.